What's up, folks? How's it going? Little lag there. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing all right. Been a crazy day, but nothing new. And I hope everybody's feeling good. I know there's like 3 people in chat, so that's fine. As you wander in, if you wander in, I don't know who else is streaming tonight. I really didn't look. So, but yeah, I'm kind of hanging out. We all kind of blah here. Dad's still fighting it. And the son's having car issues. Hello, Nicole. I see Infinite Psychosis was here. And Ralph, if you're around, hello, sir. And thank you, buddy. They always have heartburn. And at the end of this stuff, I think that's how I'm going to end it, with heartburn, which is weird. And Josephine, I'm here too. Just little me. I hope all's good though. But yeah, I'm just going to hang out. Don't know how long I'm going to last. I'm going to try to make it to midnight. Been go, go, go. Like I said, I've been kind of worried about Pops. He seems to be doing okay, but get him to doctor's Friday. Get him on an antibiotic. They put me on one after my doctor's appointment because I had it pretty bad. Well, I know I had it pretty bad on one side of the head. So, oh, excuse me. See what I mean? But yeah, I hope everybody liked my little dragon. Let me disappear. That's kind of how I felt today. Drinking old. That's not whiskey. He's drinking something to keep his torch burning. So, but yeah, good. Hope you all are too. People come wandering in. We can pick a good subject, or somebody's got questions or want to know something. Find out, I guess. But yeah, that's the phrase of the day. But yeah. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, he is pretty cool. Here, I'll do that. He's drinking his brimstone. Hello, Mark. How you doing today, sir? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, you're fine, dude. I know you got kids. I don't. I miss those days, but I don't miss those days. So, I'm a little puffy, man. But at least the antibiotics working. The doctors gave me a pretty good thumbs up, and that makes me happy. There's not much they can do. Now just get Dad taken care of and get him on something. And just get rid of this infection. I think we all came home with it from Para-Unity. I really do. I think I brought it home here. They said it was going around pretty good. Good, Mark. I'm glad you are. Good. There you go. Actually, if you follow me on Facebook, Nicole, he's on my Facebook page somewhere. That's one up off Facebook. I just thought he was cool. Drinking his brimstone, man. Drinking his brimstone. Do I have a virus? Not that virus. Nope. Thank God. No, it's chest infection. I think there was some kind of a chest virus going around at Para-Unity. I was clean. I knew I would be. It's all right. I only use Facebook to post dragons and fairies and gnomes for Gemma and say hi to you folks and let you folks know what's going on. I didn't post again. I usually post this again about an hour or so before, but I didn't. I wasn't pushing it tonight. Just gonna go with the flow. Last couple nights I'd streamed, I was a little tongue-tied, which is to be expected. That's part of the age and having what I have. So you just got a new mate, and we'll see how it goes. I hope this one's good for you. Nothing like a new roommate. Start all over again. No, actually, Nicole, you're not. For the longest time, that was the only thing I had. I was on Facebook many moons ago. Me and Facebook didn't get along. And then I got off. And then when I started hanging out with Gemma, she asked me to come back to Facebook. So I did. That'd be nice. Because I don't follow my kids or anything. I don't follow family on there or anything. I let them have their life. Mine's goofy enough as it is. Yeah, got to be better than last year. I hope so. I'm kind of hoping Edna pops in. I owe her an email. I haven't sent it yet. I thought I sent it the other night, but I didn't click send like I thought it did. I'm kind of glad, so I'm going to rewrite it and send her a new one that I had written out. I'm going to redo it. I hope she's doing well. She's got to hang in there. It's a rough ride, but it's worth it if you make it. Don't give in. If you're listening, dear. And Lotus, I got you in my thoughts, hon, if you happen to stick your nose in. Gemma, feel better if you're ghosting. I know she had it bad. She's up and down, up and down. Now she's at that stage where it's just kind of hanging. You get to feeling good, and then yeah, I've been finding some good ones, especially some fairy stuff for her. I'll start on the gnome stuff pretty soon again. I have places I go look, and then other Facebook people that have all that stuff. Just gotta go look for it. But yeah, it's just been a weird day. She's been sick and busy. She had doctors all day, and yesterday it was crazy, and it just. I mean, we did afternoon talk. After we did afternoon talk, I was go, go, go. And then poor Pop, like he's like her right now. He's just having, excuse me, very much. He has some good points, and then he gets about midday, it starts to poop out. You have joined a fairy group? You say that. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. There's some beautiful artwork out there. It's just amazing. I'm trying to be careful what I do because some of it's trademarked and stuff, and I don't want to upset anybody, but some of it is such beautiful art. And of course, my Godzilla stuff. I don't post a whole lot of that. I keep a lot of that for myself. And I followed another Stephen Lee, which I thought it was hilarious. And speaking of Lee, Cindy Lee, you better be out there listening, woman. I know you. Well, you just had a grandson, so you just take care of that grandson. I forgot about that. Tell him welcome to the world. Hang on tight and hold on to your butts. It's going to be a crazy ride. Now, wish him the best of luck and a bunch of love. So I know where she's at. She's taking care of that baby. Hey, Heather, how you doing? We're just hanging out. Poor Josephine, I hope she didn't think this was Oracle night. Josephine, if you are watching or checking back, Oracle's Friday. And then I don't know if she'll go to her mom's the following weekend or not. She was going to go this weekend, but everybody's busy. So she's going to stay home, and we'll do Oracle's Friday. And I'll do Gemma's replay or something Saturday night. I still plan on doing Gemma's replay because that's what it's all about. Hey, Raymond, what's up? And then Pixie's tomorrow night at 8, I believe. So come check her out. How you doing, Raymond? But I'm hoping everybody's good. That's the thing I say for like the first half hour or so, or every so often. So get used to it. I'm just making sure I didn't miss something. There's not much going on, so I can't miss much now, can I? Yeah, this show's a little different when you do a chat stream by yourself. That's why I count on you guys in chat to bring up the topics, get the chat going. That's what it's all about, you guys, anyway. It's all about you guys coming in and rapping, relaxing, speaking your mind maybe to a point. Just don't get too political. Don't get too religious. We don't want no problems. Gemma don't like that. It's hard on her channel as it is. Facebook is getting funky, and we will be probably moving. Well, I'm not going to move her totally over to Rumble, but I am going to get her some videos posted over there so she gets a following, see what kind of reaction she gets over there at Rumble here real shortly. I'm going to set her up and get her going, and hopefully that will help. So that's our goal, because YouTube's killing her. I don't want her to leave YouTube, never. So, well, Miss Vixen Doe, how are you, dear? Miss Bacon Jr., Bacon Sr., just Bacon G, Bacon Sr., Bacon. Well, I call you Bacon Jr. and Sr. now because Melissa's beyond Bacon now. She's better than that. No, just kidding. We love you to death. I hope you're doing good, Ho Vixen. How's the weather up there? You guys get snow? Wait, I got a cough. I deserve it. Yeah, there's the bacon. Right. Miss Vixen is a long timer, along with a couple other people that's been with her forever. I still keep forgetting that you were Fox, and it blew my mind when I found out who you were. It's like God, I'm way off. But we got snow off and on all day yesterday. But I know some of the northern areas northeast got snow. Bacon for everyone. There you go. There's Edna. Hey, Edna, I owe you an email. I thought I send and I didn't, but I'm glad I didn't because I'm going to rewrite it. So you will get an email from me. I want to see how you're doing. Give you some coaching. And my lips all dry. I've been hydrating, keeping the water in. That antibiotic dries me out, but it's clearing me up. It's making me hack all the grossy up. So you'll give me tonight. Got a shot of snow, but it didn't stick. Man, I heard some places around Buffalo and in New York got like feet of snow already. I was like, ah. And some places up in around Cleveland and northeast of Cleveland got slammed pretty good too. That lake effect snow. It's coming though. It is coming. But I hope everybody. Here I go again. I'm not even going to finish that statement. But yeah, I know you will be getting an email from me. I'm just rewriting it. I hope you're good. Yeah, I know you are. It's hard. It's gonna take time, hon. Just be patient. You had your first frost this morning. Wow, we got ours right before Halloween. But man, it's been getting cold here at night. Last night we were at 18, which is not too unnormal for Ohio this time of year. We kind of ride that bracket. Yeah, parts. I knew parts of Maine did. Um, I knew New Hampshire did a little bit. I know New York over there along the lakes got it pretty good. Everyone went hay fever, loved the first frost. Oh yeah, they do. But the problem is, I have fall and spring allergies. I'll tell you what. Even after that first frost, if you don't get all those leaves up and all that dead up, it's a nightmare. But until I get a good snow, once that snow, at least a good coating of snow, I'll just have problems off and on. And spring, it's just the cottonwood trees or the. I hate the. I was 15. It was 15 there. Yeah, it got cold last night. It got cold here. 18's pretty normal for us off and on this time of year. I expect to see our first snowfall before Christmas. I mean, been lucky the last couple of Christmases to have almost or all a white Christmas. So cold as mo here, gusting winds. Yeah, it's been windy as heck here too, and really bad. I mean, it was blowing earlier. I thought, oh God, I'm gonna have to go and clean up in the morning. But it kind of cooled out for a little bit. For a little bit. See, I just want to get over this stuff. I'm feeling mentally. I feel great. Other than the regular body issues, this thing is just a pain in the ass to shake. Pardon my mouth. Hey, Bob Perkins, how you doing, sir? Always good to see you. Always makes me feel good that you're out and about, sneaking around. Allergic to dust. It's here. Yeah, dust is always pollen. Well, you get pollen in your house too, but dust, indoor dust, especially during the winter, is the roughest because you're stuck inside. Yeah, you get me as is tonight, man. I I've been running around. Like I said, I was trying to coach Dad into going to Pops, going into the doctor's Friday. He didn't believe they were open. I had to, yeah, it's open. You got an appointment at 11:30. Taking him to the doctor's like dragging a boulder across the street. All my friends call me Ed. Okay, thank you. But you are a friend of mine too. You can just call me Stephen Lee because that's what everybody else calls me, Stephen Lee. And that's when it's Stephen Lee Davis. When I hear that, I know I'm in trouble. Stephen Lee Davis. Okay, what I do now? But yeah, I've been sticking close to the house. I did go out a couple off and on. I had no choice to. It's not calming down out there, I will say that, but it was nice because the last couple of times I did go out, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty quiet, which is nice because for a while there, it was like every time I went out. I went out earlier today, it was pretty quiet. I don't like when I see stuff every day. That's just too much. That's just too much, man. It's a hard on the head. Time does move fast. Then online is important. Yeah, it is. Yeah. But yeah, I hoping everything goes good this weekend because she streams. Well, Pixie's streaming tomorrow night, and then we stream Friday night. Then I stream Saturday night. I'm hoping if everything goes as planned, I can get that out of the house. If it doesn't get too crazy here, Sunday, maybe Monday. Poor guy's got cabin fever, and they got to get him out. Now it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. I'm hoping maybe I can get him out for a little bit tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes. That poor guy. Like I said, this stuff, and Gemma will tell you, this stuff just doesn't want to. You can't. It's hard to shake. Yeah, when people throw you in the mirror, in for. Well, I usually go by Stephen Lee. The only name I don't like being called is Stevie. I just for some reason it just. I'm not a little kid. Stop calling me Stevie. Oh yes, hit that thumbs up. You can't. If you would, please hit the thumbs up. If you don't, that's okay. But it'd be nice if you would. Leave a comment too, please. Good or bad. Just be respectful. That's all I ask. I'm usually try to be respectful of everybody else. But yeah, leave a comment, even if it's just hey. Those are good too. I hate Nikki. Yeah, so I just didn't know. I never. There was a guy at this place I worked, Airwaves, and the sales guy used to call me Stevie all the time. He knew it got my goat. So finally, one day I cornered him. Told him, I'm just going to stop that right now, dude. I love my job, but I don't love it that much. You're starting to get on my nerves. I think he knew it was serious because I was like, there was a terrible flu going around Thanksgiving. Be careful out there. Yeah. Well, here it's not like a flu. Well, I think what we picked up at Unity was some kind of a respiratory infection or virus. It didn't turn out to be the C. Even my doctor, it was funny because when I went in to do my physical Monday, and he comes into the room, I'm sitting there. See, because what I did this time was I went to the doctors at the hospital, and usually it's like 3 or 4 doctors come in and out of the room talking to me. My neurologist, my family physician makes a special appearance. It's a whole gambit. This time I went in and sat down. I'm sitting there waiting. She showed a bit of a dragon. Yeah, I did. And he didn't like it. I sat down and the family doctor came in first. Usually he's about toward the end because he has other patients at his office, but he always makes an appearance. And he come in, he goes, "You're not looking too good." And I'm like, I feel good. He goes, you're one side. My face was a lot swollen than this. And when I got up Monday morning, I think it might have been well late too. So he looked me over and goes, hey, you got it. And he goes, how's your chest? And he's listening to my chest. He goes, you got to quit smoking. I said, I'm working on that now. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to quit. He goes, good. And he's like, yeah, it's going around. He said they've done nothing but tests for weeks. It's all coming up negative. So it's got to be some kind of viral respiratory infection, virus. And he says, and the thing is, he goes, what's weird is people are getting in crowds and they're leaving that crowd with it and feeling it already. So it's hitting and hitting hard. And he says it hangs around for a while, but he says you'll know the difference once you start doing an antibiotic. So put me on an antibiotic. And my other doctors, they all gave me, I mean, there's not much they can do now. It's not like I'm dying or anything. It's just the body's going to do what they can do. And when you get to a certain age, and the way I am with medication, they were gonna harp me, especially after what happened with the test med, the experimental medicine I tried. So they've given me a break and just trying to make me comfortable. And I'm good. I'm real good. I'm feeling it good. They all gave me a good, no cancer, which is nice. No Barrett's esophagus, so that makes it nice. So no surgeries, no nothing. As long as I keep just maintaining the pace. I'm always in motion, so keeping the pace isn't hard. So, and it's all up here too. Dr. Corner, I want to. It's them, right? Goodbye. That's funny. But yeah. And I know everybody else, there's a lot of people out there hurting, man. Just stay strong, folks. Everybody's going through something. Poor Edna is, and I'm not even gonna say it. I've said aunt so many times a day, and so many times so much because my aunt Sally, and I worry about her. I mean, she's starting to kind of decline now, and it's starting to bug Dad. And I don't think that's why he's not feeling much better either. Kind of getting on him, and it's just kind of weird. Everybody's going through something. So just hang in there. All I can say is just stay strong. We'll all get through this. Somehow or another, we'll get through it. Believe me. Okay, enough of this blah stuff. They're asleep finally. Yay, Ralph's back. You want me to go wake them up? I can go wake them up for you if you get bored. I'm good at waking kids up, but I'm also good at putting them asleep too. Like half the people come in here, I'm hoping it goes to sleep to my relaxing voice. I can't talk. But yeah, what's up, folks? Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Anything going on? Anything I should know about? Any good streams lately? I've seen a couple good ones. I just got to say one thing though. I in some of these streams I'm popping in and out of and ghosting. People need to be nicer to each other. Ganging up on people is not cool, man. It's just not cool. I mean, this is really a damn good community. Let's keep it that way. We keep our petty differences to ourselves. I've seen some crap last couple streams throughout the week. Really kind of disappointed me. Little jabs and knocks. And then on top of that, the trolls are making their rounds again. So, come on, folks. We're better than that. Much better than that. Saw the spine doctor, took my records with me. He was in shock. Yeah, you said that. Another one, huh? Well, in a way, you are a miracle. In a lot of ways, you're a miracle. Like I said, nothing's done for a reason. Everything's done with a reason. Unfortunately, sometimes what they do to you to make you see the reason. It's a little rough, but yeah. But you are very special. There's a lot of special people in this room right now. All of you, and you're here for a reason. Even Bob. And that just, like I said, you are a miracle, but you're also a very strong lady. And you got things to do and things to take care of. That's why you got through it. And that's why you're going to finish getting through it. Okay. Those animals will keep paying their visit. Believe me, you're not done with them either. Said the only other plant patient he knew that went through this didn't make it. Yeah, and you're gonna have that. That's like my movement disorder, Tourette's, um, whatever you want to call it. I still have Tourette's fits the bill for what I have. It's like a movement disorder of it. But I'll tell you, when I first started seeing doctors as I got older and seeking answers myself, I met a doctor, a neurologist, who showed me actual videotape of a guy that went through the same exact thing that I went through. Only problem was he died at the age of 49, rocking in his sleep. And he said he was just as bad as I was. He always in motion, never stopped, slept. Sometimes his brain was. Thing was, he would say the same thing I said. I would sleep, my brain would sleep, but my body just would keep going. And he said his body just couldn't handle it. And the guy, from what I saw in the video, he probably was maybe just a little bigger than me. Now I've lost quite a bit of weight. I've lost 15 pounds now altogether, so I'm proud. After them putting me back on that stupid prednisone. Question. Oh, a question. Yeah, I got a question. Here, let me go to the big writing. That's the second doctor said that told me that. Yeah, and it is good though, Edna. You are a miracle. You surprised a lot of people. Probably surprised yourself. But that's good. Hang on to that. My sister said tonight, God saved you for a reason. Don't give up now. And that's exactly true. Now, what did Ralph say? Question. Has Gemma seen the pic that Sydney? I'm not sure yet. She has been so ucky, but I do want to make sure she sees it. She may have and just hadn't had time. She hasn't been on Facebook a whole lot. She posts a little here and there, but she hasn't been hanging around like she does on Facebook. So, but I will make sure she sees it. I posted it to her a couple times, but she's also having issues on Facebook with people. So I'm trying to give her time to, whittle through all the stuff. I'm sure she'll see it if she hasn't already. But yeah, I love that of Cindy. She's done some cool stuff for us and for me. And I actually went and I'm going to go buy paper, picture paper. And I got the wrong ink. So I need to go get new ink, switch it over to the ink I need. And I'm going to print a bunch of that off because I like to have them. She got the one of me in the Volkswagen. I got it printed off on paper. It just doesn't look good. So I'm going to go get proper paper for it and everything, print it off, frame them. But I love that stuff. Yeah, the pain is exhausting. And believe me, I know. I'm tired too, hon. But you know what keeps me going? It's people like you, other people. There are a lot of people in my life that have kept me going and kept me rocking. My kids and my grandkids. Though I don't see my grandkids like I would like to. Just knowing they're there keeps me hopping. The friends I have, I don't have very many friends. I have a small group. It's a very small group than all you folk. And they keep, and then two very special friends, or three actually. I'm sure she's probably ghosting, but the other two, they keep me spiritually lined, keep me insane, keep me insane. They keep me insane from all you sane people. No, just, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, if it went for those two a long time ago, probably would have given up. I don't know if I'd given up like that kind of given up, but I definitely would have just screwed it. Yeah, we are. We're all friends. Actually, we're all very much connected. Just people don't realize it. They do. They will one day. No matter your skin color, who you are, what you are, we're all connected. Everything's connected. We all need each other. And people realize that one day. Hopefully it's not too late. So how you doing, Latro? Hope you're good. AK Wildy Coyote. I have my wild Gemma cracked up. Oh, no, we were FaceTiming like for the first time, and it was like during the. Well, anyways, I have a Wild E Coyote um, bed sheet with Roadrunner, and she could see it in the background. She goes, "Is that a Wild E Coyote bed sheet on your bed?" Like, yeah, I've had it since I was a kid. They were one of my favorite cartoons. Clean slate from the dentist is always good. That is always good. Yeah, everything is connected. Everything's connected. You can talk physics, you can talk all that, all you want. It just shows you that we are very much connected. And we are all related. We all come from the, yep, eons ago. Yep. The Avatar's Coyote's house. There you go. Yeah, it's so small I can't see it. I'll look at it. I'll go look at your page. It's bigger there. Yeah, I was a big Wild E Coyote. I am Wild E Coyote. Genius. Always wanted to own Acme. Yosemite Sam. I loved all the Looney Tunes cartoons. In fact, you're gonna laugh. This is when I can't sleep at night and I'm just hurting and feeling ucky and my body won't stop. I come to YouTube and turn on Looney Tunes. That's what I do. Or I'll find a good cartoon to watch. I love my cartoons. Always will. And Looney Tunes. I loved Hanna Barbera, especially the older stuff. But if you look at Hanna Barbera cartoons, they're all pretty much the same cartoon, just with different characters. Yeah, my grandparents had an Acme stove too. Always laughed at it. Go, did you get that from the cartoon from Wild E. Coyote's company? Where he orders from? Yeah. Actually, I know somebody that has actually their furnace was an Acme furnace, and it cracked me up. Is it gonna explode? I kept asking if it was gonna explode. Yeah, the cartoons. Jimmy don't play underneath the anvil tree. Yeah, really. Yeah, I was always a big fan of Looney Tunes. They always cracked my mom up because I would when school was when I was going. I think it was probably my seventh, eighth, and ninth year school. Eighth grade, ninth grade. I would be right home if I didn't have to work. I'd come right home. I'd watch Speed Racer. Well, first I'd watch Dark Shadows, Speed Racer, then Voltron, and fight over for the TV because they would want to watch Flippo, which he showed movies in the afternoon at 4 o'clock. They called them dinner time movies. You'd watch the movie while you were cooking. Granny had a wood burning stove and a wood burning cook stove. How she cooked on that thing. I have relatives that still cook on those things, and they do it, and it's always amazing food. Always. Captain Kangaroo. Yeah, we had the best cartoons growing up. Well, I don't know. They got pretty good in the 80s and the 90s there for a while. Cartoons I had to watch as an adult and act like I was watching with my kids. See, I was in the Dragon Ball Z already through the manga when it came here. So it was just nice to be able to turn my kids onto that stuff. And Batman, the animated series. Now, see that? Excuse me. Batman, the animated series, to me, and all Batman, the animated series, the Superman, the animated series, and the Justice Leagues and Justice League Online, those to me were the best superhero cartoons and of all. And then you had the X-Men that were what, mid 80s, 90s? Wait 1 second. Dang it. But there were a bunch of them that were really awesome. My grandma. See, I love people that cook off their stuff. Now, see, in my old house when I was married, we had a house that had a fireplace upstairs and a fireplace in the basement. And it belonged to my grandparents. And she actually had one of those big, huge metal pots hooked to the fireplace in the basement. And she would cook beans and stuff in that. Oh my gosh. Stews. Let it simmer all day down there underneath the fire. Oh my gosh. The house would smell awesome. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. That would be my mom while we watched. I wouldn't let my kids watch. Now, we watched Sesame Street. I didn't like Sesame Street that much. I did like Electric Company. But both those, I don't even think, do they still even show Electric Company anymore? I don't think they do. And Sesame Street, I don't know if I'd let my kids watch Sesame Street now. More my grandkids. I know my ex doesn't when she has them. You're welcome, Luttrell. We're glad you stopped in. And Bob, I saw you disappeared. I hope you have a good night, Bob. Wherever you're at in this world. You're the only other person I've ever seen beside myself that saw Mama. Mama. She lived to 95. Yeah. Pop is the only one I call the odd name. Everybody else calls him Grandpa, and Grandpa, Granddad. The only one that has a special name like that is my ex. They all call her Nana. Nana, yeah, Nana. Now her grandparents, her mom's side, that was Mimi and Papa. Hey, Jules. What's up, little lady? You have nothing to do? Good evening, Ghost. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Little pooped, but I'm okay. It's like everybody else that's got this crap, just trying to shake it. Like I said, poor Gemma just can't. It just, and she's like my dad right now. It's like they get a good going, and then all of a sudden, bam. And then they get going again, then bam. Hey, Black Dragon, how you doing, sir? Thank you for the bacon. Simplify, man. How you doing? My dad loves it that you come in saying that. You know, he's a Marine. They wouldn't take me. I was too much of a wreck for him and mean and nasty. They were afraid I was going to stew everybody. No, just kidding. No, but they wouldn't take me. In fact, I tried all the services. They're like, man, you can't even stand still. You drive all the other guys nuts trying to bunk with you. I said, yeah, I probably would. All that bacon being thrown around. I'm glad I ate good tonight. We had hamburgers and hot dogs with no bacon. But that was my fault. Lots of side of bacon. That wouldn't take me either, guys. See, all three of my brothers were in the Marines. The youngest brother wasn't. I wanted to so badly. Bleed, yeah. Well, you know, my son tried to join the service and they wouldn't take him because he's my only son. I have two daughters and a son. And because of certain issues, I couldn't have any more kids. So they wouldn't take him. When they found that he was the only son, they was like, okay, we can't take you. Now, if the draft comes, that might be different, but right now we can't take you. By then, he'll be too old. He just turned 30. I mean, they'd probably still take him. See that exactly the same for me. Mama and Papa and Grandma and Grandpa. I am Ralph, yeah, and Cassie. Last one, 3 years old. I've never changed our name. I won't. There you go. Don't change. Nicole is here. Everybody's here. I'm trying to get caught up again. They told me to cut the salt, so my husband bought me low sodium, low salt bacon. Does that count? Yeah, it does. I mean, it's pork. I mean, you want to join Space Force? Is that some saucers? Ha ha ha. That would be an interesting career choice. Can you imagine? They probably can't. I don't know if they could talk or not, but it'd definitely be an interesting ride. I'm sure they could be feeding me cat food, and I won't know it. Still no taste. Oh, don't say that. Yeah, you're not going to have taste or smell for a while, but it will come back hopefully. Yeah, I'm sure your senses were all kind of a little messed up when it comes to that, and it will take time. Like I said, just be patient, dear. Yes, it's going to take time. Just stay steady. You know, like I said, a lot of it right now is just keeping that ticker busy. And when you're in the good spirits to get up and move around, get up and move around. It will. It should. Just give it time. You just got to give it time. I know you're like me. You want it. You when you get sick, you want to be better by tomorrow, but it's not always going to happen. And with stuff like this, it's a slow ride. It's not like like me getting a hip replacement and then trying to cut the grass the next day, like they had to pull me off the lawn, pull me away from the lawnmower. It's got to be done. No, you can't cut the grass. But yeah, you just go with it. I know it sucks. Even the spine, yeah, it's about 3 months. Sounds about right. 3 or 4 months. Just like I said, you don't want to cut out exercise, but you want to do everything at your own pace because you think you're tired now. You get to exercising too hard, it can put you down for days. So you don't want to do that. You go up and down the stairs now. Actually, every time I've been in and out of the hospital, when I've come home, that's been one of my main exercises. Even though I don't have the room upstairs, I would take a couple steps each day up the stairs. Go up 3 or 4 steps, come down. Go up 3 or 4 steps, come down. Do that a couple times a day. And then I worked my way as I went up. I think that helped me too. For the dragons. And he's feeding everybody. Black Dragon's feeding everybody. Each day that passes is another close to being with her again. Oh, well, bless your heart. Just Thanksgiving took out of me. It took out of me. Yeah, I'm sure it did. I came home and slept. Yeah, see, I believe me. I know. I do know. And it will. There will be times when you'll do like 5 dishes and go, "Oh my gosh!" Just try to finish them through if you can. That way you feel like you completed something. But yeah, go at your own pace, but don't baby yourself at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes in these people, oh, I can't do it. I don't want to. And then they complain they feel like tired all day because they're not doing anything. And that gets that thing in their head. So you don't want that thing in your head. You want to, when you feel like you can get up and move around, get up and move around till you feel like, oh, I better stop now. But yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. That is true love. And that's the way it should be. That's why I respect the man. Health issues suck. Yeah, they do. 5 years into leg and no diagnosis. Sounds like either fibromyalgia or you have some kind of neuropathy. But believe me, I've seen my share of neurologists. I've worked through. Wait, let me read the big type. It's better. I've worked through incredible pain. Yeah, we all have. And I know. And I'm still weak as a kitten. And you will be. You will be. Just hang in there. And Mark, Mark tell you too. Sleeping most of the day. But you had a good Thanksgiving. You both had a good Thanksgiving. That's what counts. And you had loved ones around you. And that's even better. That builds strength. Now, what did you say, Dragon? Dragon, my first senior drill instructor, was too scared to take me to the rivalry. He dropped me to he, dro- he dropped me to another platoon. Yeah, the thing was, I was fighting at the time. It was like the Marines were like, and the Navy were like, we would love to have you, but because of the movement disorder that's we can't make sense of, and then I think it was the Navy when I went in for the physical for the Navy, they gave me like a real thorough physical, and that's when they found out I had degenerative disc disease, and they think the degenerative disc disease was caused by the constant motion. So they were like, "Oh man, we'd love to have you. I mean, you got skill." All the days, but that's okay. Maybe there was a good reason why they didn't put me in. I'm kind of glad they didn't take me because I got to do so much more. But I would have served proudly. It really was the storybook type love, best friends together. That's awesome, sir. It is nice when you have that in your life too. I'm in a downward spot. I have no idea how to take a step right in direction. You will, Jules. You got to stop, look, and listen. That's important. If you get in that position where you feel like you're doing that, you need to stop and reevaluate. It doesn't hurt to sit down, write things out. If you don't want to write it out, let's at least plan it out. Look at it. Look at the perspective, pros and cons. There are things you're going to be able to fix and things you're not going to be able to fix. And the things you're not going to be able to fix, you just got to accept it and move on. But it's hard. I know it's hard. Believe me. I get up every morning, and there was months there before all this YouTube stuff where there were nights I was afraid to go to bed because I was afraid I wouldn't wake up. If I'd stop moving, I honestly thought I would probably be gone. And there were years like that. I told my kids when they were younger, you see dad not moving for an hour, more than an hour in his sleep, you better wake me up, make sure I'm okay. And they still do it to this day. But I do sleep a lot better. I mean, I'm getting more and more sleep. I have noticed this. My hour, 2 hours are now going to 3 and 4, which is nice. But I can't go to bed until I know I'm going to go to sleep. It sucks because if I lay there in bed, it's just a horrible nightmare. I doze off and on and wake up rocking or bed across the room. I'm missing all this good conversation, babbling. I'm not ill physically, but I need to find out how to do this thing. You will. You'll get leveled up. Got to do it. It will come. Sounds like you were blessed. Yeah, he was. Everything happens in its own time, Jules. Yes, it does. You tell her, Edna. That's not being lost, Jules. You're searching, and the most important thing you have spirit guides and angels. Listen. Yes, you do. There are people around you who's trying to. You got to stop, look, and listen. That's one of my favorite sentences. You got to listen to what's going on around you. Look about what's going around you. Take the time to stop. Period. Gather your senses. Redirect. Look at the pros and cons. There's a lot of things that are going to come at you, and you're going to have to stop and look at it and make decisions. And if this is right or that is right, and when it comes to what you're talking about, it's going to take time. Just be patient. Listen to what goes on up here and around you. Stop, look, and listen. I age like cheese. Yeah. Oh, Black Dragon here. Here's my picture. I don't know if you saw this. Hold on, folks. I'm going to show Black Dragon the picture of the night. My picture for the night. I'm so old now. Yeah. Age is in the head. Your body may age, but it's all up here. I doubt that too. I think I understand what you mean. I also need a psyche teacher. Or a psyche teacher is nice. Okay. The good way to direct you. Some things you have to do on your own. You still have to make your own opinions. You still have to make your own decision. You are the one that has to take the steps. They can tell you and they can guide you, but you're the one that still has to be, allowing yourself to be guided. I'm trying to be careful how I say it because with me being tongue tied, not everything comes out the way. But I think you know what everybody's saying. Just, be patient. That patience is a big thing too. Because you have to be patient and stop looking. And to be patient, you have to stop looking, listen. And that takes patience too. It makes sense. Now I feel like I'm just rambling. I better shut up now. I love that picture. Isn't it a great picture? I'm looking for more like that. That was awesome. I stumbled on that and I said, I got to have that one. Isn't it great? He's drinking brimstone. Yeah, Ralph, you are something special, dude. Cherish that. I'm 70 years young and I'm finally taking seriously the guidance of dream. Yeah, and it's important too. Listen to Vixen. It's never too late. Always remember that. It's never too late. Yep, looking in within. I feel like to stop. Yeah, well, sometimes you have to say, "Hey, I can't help you." I can't put my foot in the door. Put my foot out this time. And when your instincts tell you not to do that, tell you to do that, hey, no, back off. There's a good reason. Follow your gut too. Because I'm sure there was people you helped that someone told you, hey, you probably shouldn't do this. Excuse me. And I'm serious. And it doesn't hurt to listen to your gut. When my heart and my gut goes nuts together, I'm pretty sure that's dead on. Now, sometimes my heart talks a little too much and it's gets you a little trouble. But my gut has always been right. And when my gut and my heart agree, I know I'm probably dead on what I'm thinking. I feel like I need to. Well, you don't have to stop helping people. Just be more controlling on yourself on who you help and how you help them and who to walk away from. You have to control yourself on that. I know it's hard, and believe me, I know it's hard, but sometimes you just gotta. I'm sorry, I really can't this time. And if they don't like it, I'm sorry. Then you need to rethink that even more. If they make a big deal about you not helping them, then you really know you're right. Is Con to help people who are lost like I'm now kind of ironic? Nah, not really, but just slow down. Stop and look and listen. Reevaluate everything. I understand that, but need guidance or what to do. I'm also around two powerful psychics. Now, 1 second again, folks. I'm going to take a drink again. I'll tell you what, this stuff does not want to let go. I'll kick its butt yet. It's been a while that I've been like this where it's hung around this long. Usually I get it, wham, bam, I'm down 2, 3 days, and it's gone. Not this. But you're allowed to, so I could, yeah, well, put the O2 mask on yourself before helping. Yeah. I had a lot of people to forgive. Some took 40 years when I truly did. That was like a weight lift. Yeah. And it's not just about forgiving them, it's also allowing you to do so yourself to forgive them. Some people just, it's hard for them. They want to hang on. But when you can tell yourself, I forgive them, that's the first step. And you got to be okay with yourself. Yeah, pretty good conversation. We've talked. Interesting conversation. Does help people, but yes, you have to take care of yourself. That's true. And that's basically what I'm saying when I say stop, look, and listen. It's for self-care. You need to reevaluate, look at the situation, listen to the things around you that are telling you yes, no, maybe. Judge them out. Sounds harsh, but goes to one of the psyches don't like me to being around others. Other one, impossible to break away from either. It happens. You're gonna have to figure out how to work that one. That's Gemma's field, not mine. When we start talking that stuff, I will honestly say, when Gemma's on, that's the person you want to talk to. You catch her on Tuesday. It's hard to talk about that stuff when she's doing oracles. But that's the one thing about her doing oracles. I think people get frustrated because she talks more than she just equips, it takes fun out of it. And she loves you folks so much. And that's the big thing about that stream. That's how she connects with you people. That's how she's able to pull the cards and do the things that she does. Is the connection. And that's important. And so when she's gabbing, that's good because she's making connections with you folks. And that's important to her. And I know it's important to a lot of you. And I've been in some of these other streams, and there are some good ones out there. And there's a lot of ones that, they don't, okay, your name, da, 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 done. Next. Everyone has to find their own path. Yep. I'll tell you that every day. Everybody has a path. All I suggest is taking the wide path is not always the best choice. Sometimes it's better to take the narrow path. In fact, a lot of time it is. In fact, most of the time it is more important to take the narrow path. You're going to learn more. You're going to be stronger. And if it weren't for those bumps and roads and everything else and obstacles, it's who makes you who you are today. You take that wide path where it's all cleared out and nice and easy. Look what happens. And we have people right now in this world that's perfect proof of that, of taking the easy path. Ralph, dude, I respect you, man. Always been a caregiver, a fixer. Yeah, me too. So I get it, Jules. But you need to, discern it and forgive that you can't help people. That's my thing is if I don't see you now, I have had to come to the point in my life where if I don't see you trying 80% trying to help yourself, if you're not giving 80 to 85% of trying to help yourself, you're probably not going to get help from me. I got to see you trying. That's the big thing. If I see you trying and I know you're trying to fix what's going on, you're damn straight I'll be right there. I'll help you. But if I start helping you slack off, I'm going to probably walk away. Figure it out yourself. When you think you got it, come talk to me. Maybe I'll wiggle my way back in. But until then, you got to show me that you want what you want. You got to show me. Because I'm not going to do it for you. Nobody did it for me, and I'm proud that they didn't. Yeah, well, Ralph, I do. I respect you, man. You're a good man. We barely talk other than little bits here and on Facebook. Man, I get a real good vibe from you. I always know when you're in the room, even before you even say anything. You give me a real good vibe. Bless you, sir. Some things can't be fixed. No, some things can't be fixed. And then the things you can't fix, you got to learn to accept and move on. Make your amends or your peace with it and move on. Even I know that because there are some things you can't fix. Well, Mark, we're all going through some kind of an awakening. But like I said, you're touching on subjects that's more Gemma, not me. She's more elaborate at that stuff than I can be. I can give you basics, and that's all I'm going to do. She's the person you want to be talking to. But I know what you're saying, and I get it. These people need to be left. Prayed for them, but walk away from them. Yeah, because sometimes the only thing you can do is pray for them and pray that they make the right decision. It's like my little brother. I love him dearly, and I blame myself that I could have been a better brother's keeper, but he made decisions that he made the decisions, not me. And he keeps making the decisions until he makes the right decisions. There's not much I can do. Pray for him and hope that he finds his way. Well, that's life. See, that's the thing, Mark. Life does that. It gets in the way sometimes. And I mean, we all know a lot of us got a lot going on, and we know you do too. Just got to be patient. And life does get in the way. And believe me. Trying to. Yeah, you enjoy both. Everybody takes in negative and positive energy. You just got to learn to. You got to learn to deal with both. Wash away a negative and bring in the positive. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. I have been. I know you have been, Mark. I know you have been. I don't want you to take what I say wrong. But yeah. And there's, Pixie's a good person to talk to too when Gemma's busy. Pixie's a smart little whip. She's got it going on. If you can't get a hold of Gemma and you really need somebody to talk to, I'm sure Pixie would hear you out. You can sit on my front porch and tell you, there you go. You're breaking my heart. He is such a sweet man, and he's been through a lot. But he loved her, and it's obvious. And it's good for him to talk about it. And he talks about it so lovingly, and it's so awesome. Jules, you could take care of yourself. Just go to the bathroom break. Bathroom break. Well, you never know, Mark. And there's pretty smart little whip. Vixen's smart little whip. And Pixie, Mark, if you want Pixie's email, I can give you Pixie's email. Hold on. Hold on a second. Man, let me wipe my lips off again. Man, I'm hoping I'm almost done with this antibiotic, man. It's messing with me a little bit. Okay. Let me do this. And I'm gonna get this for you. And I'll give you Pixie's email, Mark. Just write it down and reach out to her. Okay. And she's on Facebook. To get her messenger on Facebook. Hold on. You're following her on Facebook, right? Messenger her. Give her a message. Send her a message through Messenger. And I'll still put this stuff down for you. Let me go get the info because I do have it. Dun, 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 dun. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. 1 second here. And there we go. Get that on here. There you go, Mark. Let me get that popped in there. There you go. Write that stuff down. And seriously, give her a messenger because, Gemma's got a lot going on. She's trying to touch base with everybody, and she's been sicker than a dog, too. So, I'm sure Miss Pixie can help you. And she is. She's such a wonderful person. She's great to talk to, and she can help you just like Gemma. I mean, that way you got somebody to talk to until Gemma gets back to normal again. Bless her heart. Yeah, she'll read all this. If she's not watching chat, she may be ghosting. So hi, Gemma. I love. Hope you're feeling a little better. I hope you sleep well tonight, sweetie. My little co-host. No, I'm your co-host. No, you're my co-host. No, you're my co-host. No. Who's co-host? I'm just kidding. Night, Latra. You have a wonderful day tomorrow. Don't let them work you too hard. You have a peaceful night too. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Take care. Okay, Latra. Hopefully we'll see you on the flip side. Gemma's streaming Friday night. Pixie's here tomorrow night at 8. Gemma's Oracles is Friday at 7:15. I'm here at midnight, Saturday night. And I'm pretty sure she's working on the video for Monday. I'm not sure. And somewhere there'll probably a members video pop up somewhere. Bless her heart, she has been so sick. She's trying to do so much and she feels so crappy. And that's Sunday. And today kind of screwed, or Dr. Day kind of screws up her schedule. And Sunday, man, she was down hard. Bless her heart. I felt so bad for her. I had to send her medicine. Here, take this. You'll be okay. You'll make it. Oh, she'd probably be a good one to ask about that, Edna. Yeah, I know she was going to bed. I talked to her too, Mark, quite a bit. Probably more than you do. That sound like I'm special, but I am. Just kidding. Yeah, that's what she did. I talked to her about a couple hours ago, about an hour or so ago. She said her good nights. She's feeling rough. I mean, she was doing good all day until she got to that doctor's office. She's about halfway through. It started kicking in again. The mirrors. Wait, did I miss something about the mirrors? Always like that. Let me see. Start carrying. You can turn the negativity away. You can also visualize. Yeah, like Gemma does. She visualizes mirrors facing outward. Yeah, that moment. That she got one, a moss something that she showed on Facebook. I'll see if I can find the picture for you and send it to you. And she got this one. That was nice. I liked it. See, I like the looks. You're amazing. Speaking of the devil, that's funny. Hi, sweetie. Good night. Please sleep well. I hope you feel better in the morning. She was ghosting us, a little sneaky. And she doesn't want to come in and say hi because she feels so ucky, bless her heart. And maybe one day she'll sneak in here and hang out with us one night. It's hard for her because, she's got the kid and everybody. That's why she was so bummed when she had to switch from Wednesdays to Fridays, but we're still going there. Oh, she wants me to read it out loud, please. Oh my goodness. She better be glad I looked back. Read it out loud, please. I will, dear. You're amazing. I'm going back to sleep, but here's this. Laugh my ass off for Edna. You're tough and you're right on track for your biggest charted lesson yet. Vixen, you're beautiful and so wise. Mark and Jules, videos next week. Latro, ensure the wigs look great and you're just gonna and the wigs look great. You just gotta find the right style for your face. Ha ha ha. Nicole, you're just so sweet. And anyone I didn't address, I pray and light candles for you all constantly. And she does. Black Dragon, I appreciate that because it would be horrible if I couldn't connect with you guys in that way. And you are all special. Now back to sleep. Ran into someone from high school at the doctor. She recognized me on sight, laughing, laugh out loud. It's been 23 years. Anyways, love you all. She says good night. Did you guys make sense of all that? Was I able to read that okay for you guys? I can reread it if you want me to. She loves you guys, man. Did you guys all hear that? Was I okay reading that? I'm not a very good reader. Nothing. Wait, let me go back. The flip side, I used to use use it back in the 80s and 90s. I still say it. See on the flip side. I used to say also see on side B. It bounces the negativity away from you. Someone, some things from the cold on your visualize mirror. Yep. Sweetie, there's something like the feng shui with new mirror. Yep. Visualizing. You did great. Thanks. She loves you guys. And Ralph, she does think a lot about you. She's another one like me that you come, we know you are in the room before you even say hi. You just light up a room, and I don't think you realize how bright you really are for type. She'd come in to say it herself. Bless her heart. Now you're never going to be able to leave. You said hi. Everybody's going to attack you now, woman. Thanks, everyone. You did great. Sorry, I knew you could do it. Good night, everyone. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Jersey. Bless your heart. Get some rest, hon. And I'm sure I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow. You made perfect sense, Ghost Dragon. Thank you, Vixen. Yes, sweetie, just get some rest. We all care about you. We're all going through it in one form or another. Just hang tight. Sweetie, get some rest. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You better go to sleep. Quit playing around and go sleep. Quit watching YouTube or playing with the TV. Just get some rest, woman. Once you're feeling better. I'm trying to. I got to get the old man feeling better. Pops is driving me nuts. But bless his heart. He got spunky with me today because God, you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Sounds just like me. I wonder where I learned that from. Sweet dreams. And Latra, you have a good night. I hope you got to hear that. She'll feel better. All this love, she'll feel good. She doesn't know it yet, but she's got a surprise coming tomorrow. Cheer up, surprise. Oh, she had it so bad. I felt so bad for her Sunday because I know she was feeling guilty for not talking to me, but she would send these texts. Oh, I'm like, oh, just go back to bed. I didn't want to say that to her. I mean, if you're still listening, I almost said a couple times Sunday after the one time you voice texted me, just go back to bed. You need it. Go back to bed. My husband is scared to death. Every 5 minutes he asks if I need. Yeah, I got that a lot too, Edna. Especially from the person I'd least expected it from, and that was my dad. You know, my kids were. I couldn't do nothing. My kids were all over me. What do you need? What do you need? I'm fine. Going to be okay. I thank you for your help. I'll let you know when I really need your help. Right now, just let me do my thing. But yes, and he will be for a while too. And he's going to hover over you. Just be patient with him. Yeah, that third eye thing. I found myself, I'm not saying mine's open, but it's not closed. I'm going to tell you, when that happens, and it's going to happen naturally, something's going to trigger it. With me, something triggered it. And I'm sure it was one of my past walk through the doors deals that triggered mine. So just hang in there, okay? Yeah, I'm sure you are, Edna, and I'm sure he's lucky to have you too. I mean, Edna, you're our catch. Be proud of that. I love rose quartz. I really do. And I should probably start carrying some of that around. But I tell you what, I'm not wearing it tonight, Edna. So don't get mad at me, but it's right here. But her dragon she sent me, and Gemma can tell you the name of the stone. But I call it my dragon's heart, the little one I wear, the round one I wear. Those are my babies. When I'm out in the world, they're right here. Like my flip side was a web page I created that only a few could access. It had a floating. Oh, one of those. Yeah, I remember those days when you could do that. We could still do it. Good. Yeah, she can use it, Black Dragon, and she sounded a little better tonight, a little more perky. But it's like the same thing I've noticed with my dad. They really start to feel it like they're feeling better, and then about halfway through the day, it's like they overdo it. They know they shouldn't, but they overdo it. Because my dad, he was looking good, feeling good. And by the afternoon, man, that boy, he was like, I'm taking a couple of Alka-Seltzers and I'm going to bed. He did. And he was out cold for maybe 2 hours. I had me a little worried, but you want him to rest. I mean, he is 90 years old. And Gemma, like I said, Sunday, she was rough and she's been up and down since. Me, I had a couple days when we came back, after we came back, that really destroyed me. And took me a little bit to get back going again. And I think some of my streams kind of show that, but now it's just hanging out. I don't get that up and down. I'm up, but just right now it just seems to have settled in the left side of my head and just give me a break. And then trying to quit smoking on top of that. I mean, I got my pack, but I've been trying. Today's been I had a couple moments, but it was because I was worried about him. Let me go back to chat here. When I woke, they were all sitting around me looking terrified. Yeah, believe me, I know that all too well. Luckily, on my in and out the door, I was by myself. The only time I wasn't was with Dad during the medical, the experiment drug. Excuse me. He was there for that, and the doctor almost told him this wasn't my first time, and I was like looking at the doctor, don't tell, don't you dare. This is hard enough for him, and he hovers around me just as much as I hover around him now, so I know. And that looks hard to get out of your head too, so it makes you kind of don't. Okay, I'm okay. So I know, huh? I know. Vixen Gemma sent me white quartz and several black crystals. Someone else warned me against the black crystals, saying that they attract dark. No, Orbis was it? I can't even say it. Orbison. Jim is probably laughing at me. But yeah, that's what this is. This baby here, this one, man. Between this and this around my neck, and there's two behind me, two small ones I keep in my pocket. I keep them for luck, but they seem to do something for me too. But these, I've gotten them blessed. I go get them blessed every 3 weeks. I go and have my friend bless them with holy water. And then when the moon is full, I also set them in the moonlight. But I kind of wish I had this one when I was in the carry out the one day, because I think it would have helped me that day. I don't think it would have grabbed me. Block Oxy. There you go. Thank you. You got to free me. I'm so tongue tied, and it's getting hard sometimes to say certain words. So as time goes by, folks, you're going to have to deal with me because I ain't giving this up. Even if I have to go to Rumble and just go blah, 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 blah. I won't do that, but yeah, I love them. And she's got me a whole bunch over here that she sent me bags of. And I kind of rotate them, but there are two. I usually, when I leave, there's two. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. There's the one. I always keep them up front. This one. And This one I keep with me sometimes. I like this one. You guys know them better. I have a list of the names, but this little tiny one right here, I keep this one in my pocket when I leave, and this one. It's hard to see. It's kind of dark in here. It's got a real nice kind of goldy look to it. And I keep these in my pockets with my change. I pulled them out with my change. I go, you carrying stones in your pocket? He goes, oh, those are pretty. What do you think I have them in my pocket? My lucky stones. Oh, I'm going to cough again, clear my throat. Thank you. I have lots of black ones. I need the protection because I keep attracting demons. Yeah, but also prayer. Prayer is your best protection. All the gemstones and rocks can help you, but prayer, when it comes to demons, and I know some people are going to get mad, but prayer is the best. Is the top one, then you fall, and then you use everything else as a backup. I don't call it a backup, as support. You use it as a group effort. I didn't know it was coming with a chain. I didn't know it was coming with the chain. I just wanted the pendant. No, it came with a chain. Yeah. Yeah, hon. It did. It came with a chain and everything. It came just like this. Came in a nice box. Did you know the box? Here's the box it came in. This is the box it came in. Yeah, you carry stones in your purse. Yes, it came in this box and everything. Oh, it was nice. And the box, I love this box. This box is a cool box. See, here's my other one I like so much. This is another one I like. I keep it close with my other half of Jumma Bear. But yeah, it was a nice chain. You got lucky because it doesn't have nickel in it. If it had nickel in it, I wouldn't have been able to wear it because I'm highly allergic to nickel. But I can wear it. St. Michael's Prayer. Yep, there you go, right there. It does protect me, Edna. It does. I wear it. I ordered the box. I liked it too. Yeah, the box was nice. I like that box. In fact, my sons tried to take it. I was video chatting with one of my daughters, Ashley, and she was like, I want that box. No, it was Sammy. A ring of bronze and smoky quartz. Ooh, I'd like to see that. I bet that's nice. Man, that girl, Gemma, she got more ring. I don't. She has so many necklaces. I told her one day you should just put it all on it and be totally protected. Just have everything on. No, you probably wear down. I have crystal balls of smoky quartz and black moonstone. Ooh, I like to see those too. We talk about aliens, Bigfoot, ghosts, and all kinds of stuff. I can't understand how folks get upset about talking about God. I know, and because it's all connected, and people don't understand either that you got to talk about all this stuff. This is a supernatural world. God is a supernatural being. Think about it. It's all connected. But that's my personal point of view, really. It really is. I know there's a lot of other good ones out there, but all the years that I've spent stuck in books and tablets and everything, that's my opinion. But to come to your own opinion, you must do your own research and come up with your own thoughts and your own questions and find answers to them. Makes no sense to me, Ghost, when people get upset about that. Yeah, it does me sometimes. But look at the world we're in right now. There'd be people 30, 40 years ago that would want no part of any of this conversation. And these are people I know, the conversations we have here on this channel. So that just shows you how much time has changed and how much people have opened up. And it helps with the veil lifting. Even though everybody kind of like, oh, the veil's lifting, yay. No, it's not always a good thing. There's a lot of things that can come through that veil that are not good. It's thinning now, and we're already starting to see what's behind that veil. And it's already lifting enough that it's spilling out on us. And it's going to get more weirder and crazier as time goes. But again, that's my own personal opinion. I collect boxes and birds. I feed all the birds, Nicole. Then I collect something to put them. So, have you had any visitors lately, Edna, other than the woodpecker? I thought you said you did, but I couldn't remember. I mean, there's some stones over here I would like that she sent me that I would like to go find somebody to make stuff for. Some necklaces and stuff. I'm not a jewelry guy. So seeing me wear this stuff is impressive. I'm not. And I have to be careful because I am really highly allergic to nickel. I even have to watch how long I leave change in my pocket. I had a canary for 14 years. I miss him. We used to have a canary, and then we had a cockatiel that, when me and the ex first got married, we lived in this place in Westerville. And this cockatiel just flew onto our back porch. And then she opened the door and he just flew inside and stayed. We got him a cage and he stayed. Him and the cat and her, the bird and the cat became like best buddies. But I felt bad because I really didn't know nothing about the bird. We were trying to find its owner. We ended up having him for like, I think a year before it passed. But he was such a good bird. And him and the cat just were like buddies. It was like at first they didn't like it, and then it was like they were best buds. It's thinning and opening. Well, it's not opening. No, everything's, I wouldn't say it's opening rapidly. It's opening slowly. Everything is going to take time. The veil is definitely thinning, and we are now starting to see through it. The birds keep flying into my window still, Ghost. I went on deck, gave them soot, and they got real quiet, just watched me. They were just waiting for you to leave so they could eat. No, they know, Edna. They know. Did you know that the song gets more and more complex as they get older? Yeah, I was told that too. I had a crow named Harry and a cockatiel named Charlie. We just called the bird cockatiel. We knew it belonged to somebody, but he wouldn't leave. We were trying. We had flowers up and everything, trying to find the owner for it. A crow. Yeah, crows make great pets. So do ravens. And they're smart. I have a bunch of crows that hang out in the neighborhood. I go out and feed them every morning. They know as soon as I walk out that door, I'm there. They all start talking to me. No, they fly right up. No, they're not afraid of. That's good. Oh, I get that sometimes too. Animals just walk right up to me. It's what they get. They can sense us just as much as we can sense them. Yeah, they're very smart. These crows know me like a book. I leave, and if I leave during the day, I hear them all. It's like they're saying hi, but they know I only give them food in the morning. I give them leftover bread and stuff. And then we have hummingbirds, and there's always one or two every year that seem to hang out at the windows and watch Dad. And Mom loved hummingbirds, so I always tell Dad it's Mom checking on him. Yeah, me too. It's really weird because when I go to the zoo, I almost worked at the Columbus Zoo. I should have took that job, but I'm kind of glad too I didn't. Um, excuse me. I'd go to the zoo, and the animals would come right up. I was sitting by the tiger cage where the glass because they have that glass there too, and I'm sitting there, and he came up. This big old male tiger come up, leaned right up against the window, put his back against it, and leaned and just kind of looked at me like he wanted me to pet him. I just kind of looked at him and said, "Hey," talked to him for a little bit. He laid down, and everybody's freaking out. So everybody, and as soon as people started coming over and sitting down beside me, he got up and left. It was like, that was weird. They watch us. Yeah, they do. They know us. They know who's good and not good. And you got to imagine, it's getting weird for us. Imagine how weird it's getting for them. They're more in tune to things than we are, to be honest. So you think it's getting weird for us? Imagine what they're seeing, what they're hearing. Nothing more amusing than as hearing a mother bird teaching the little ones how to talk. Oh yeah, I one of my favorite moments in my life is watching. We literally had to block off a street because this screech owl was trying to teach its baby screech owl how to fly, and they had landed in the middle of the street, and it was pretty dark outside, so we literally blocked off the street so she could have the whole street to teach him to fly. One of my favorite moments. Kids and animals love me. Yeah, kids like me too. I don't know why. Sorry, that was weird. I thought I heard something. Sounds like banter system. Nice, Nicole. I can hear them screaming from inside. Ghost Dragon. Hi. Well, hey, dog man, how you doing there, bud? How you doing? Good to see you. I was hoping you'd pop in and say hi. Some things I think they can't see our hearts. I'm letting you guys talk a little bit. I'm taking a little bit of a breaker here. Let you guys say hello to Dog Man. I want my I went to my cousin's for Thanksgiving and made a connection with her hound dog. There you go. They're great dogs too. Hound dog. Now I love my animals, but when it comes to animals with me, it's the little ones like the newts and the frogs and the turtles. Those are the ones that come to me the most. Does that sound weird? Um, I've had garter snakes come right up to me. Frogs and toads will come right up to me. I don't have to catch salamanders and newts. All I have to do is flip over a rock, and it seems like they walk right into my hand. It's weird. Um, though I'm not a big fan of spiders, so I don't have spiders. Don't bother me. Chipmunks and small animals like that, and then the reptilians. Maybe I'm a reptilian, but I'm a reptilian. That's why they like me so much. Yeah, Mark, I would say horses probably for you. Chipmunks. We have a couple chipmunks here that Dad calls Chip and Dale Dork. These two chipmunks almost act like them too. I'd lived in the woods if I could get away with it. I would too. I would too. Like I said, there was a couple times we were in Colorado. Me wandering around in those mountains. I could have just kept going. Nobody had ever seen me going. Breaking news: Ghost Dragons and alien. Yeah, I'm an alien. Hey, now who says reptilians are aliens? Maybe they've been living underneath us all this time. They've never been from outer space. Maybe they have technology to go to outer space, but maybe they've been here the whole time. Think about it. Yeah, maybe we're the aliens. I forgive me. I'm into all that stuff and all that conspiracy stuff. big time. But there's some things I think people do have wrong, and I kind of think that reptilians, if they really do exist, have been here the whole time. They're not from outer space. They may have technology to go back and forth from in and out of space, but I think they were here the whole time. But that goes with other beliefs that I have too. So, but again, that's my own personal opinion. And one day we'll talk about my own personal opinion. Probably have to do it on Rumble. In fact, I'm in the process now of making a video, a couple of videos to post on Rumble to see how I do. And then I'm going to go and get Gemma started on Rumble. And because you have to have a certain amount of followers before you can live streams, or, because she could live stream here and on Rumble at the same time. So I'm kind of hoping I put some of her videos, get her channel going, put a couple of videos on there and see how she does and get some followers. And I'm sure all you guys will find Rumble. And if you don't, I'll show you how to go to Rumble. Because I want her to keep her YouTube channel because this is where she grew. But I think it will give her a chance to be a little bit more free about what she says, and some of maybe we'll have do Tuesdays stream on Rumble, because that way she could speak a little more freely, and I can too. And I'd probably still do a stream here and Rumble at the same time, then do a stream just on Rumble, so I can speak freely, because I have a lot up here, but I'm so afraid to say it on YouTube. I think we're the aliens. I do too at times. They know more than we do. Vic. So I can't talk about the DM. I'm lost there. Okay, that made a personal conversation. I'll stay on that one. Sorry, Mark. Oh yeah, and I'd be right there with you. Yeah, I would love to live in the words. I wouldn't mind living by the ocean, but here's my fear about the ocean. Coastal areas are going to be some of the first place to kind of go when things get rocky. So I don't think I want to be upon a bunch of water that's going to come on top of me. But that's just me again. Oh, you're good, old buddy. You're good, dog man. You're good. We just try to keep it in perspective here. Gemma hardly gets a push from YouTube as it is. So I just try to be careful what we talk about. Big deal. My only regret in buying a boat instead of land, but I'm ready to sell the place and move a bit to move the hills. I say I don't mind boating and stuff, but I don't. As much as I love water, I'd rather live by a lake or a pond or stream. I love the ocean, and when I go to the ocean, I'm in heaven. But it's just like that's not home for me. I feel like I want to be amongst the trees and the valleys and the streams. But that's me. If we flood it, I'll be safe. There you go, dog man. Now, see, believe it or not, Ohio, where I'm at, I'm in a valley. But the thing is, everybody says, "Oh, when the flood, if the say Lake Erie ever overflows, we're going to get flooded." And I'm like, "No, because it will go around us. Because when you come to Columbus, you literally go down, and then you go back up to go down into Cincinnati, and it's wild." I'm 3 hours from the ocean. The ocean is too close to the bay for me like in these days. I bet, especially with some of these crazy hurricanes and strange weather we're having. I don't know. Good night, Mark. You have a sweet night and have a wonderful day tomorrow, sir. And I hope to see you on the flip side. I'm sure you'll come in and say hi to Miss Pixie. So I hope to see you tomorrow night, sir. Just take care of yourself. Well, hey, Ted Branston. Wow, what are you doing up at this time? We're hanging out. We're hanging out. It's 11:40. I got 20 minutes left to hang out. And if we go a little longer, that's fine. But we hang out. You should come by here, Ted, when we were doing the midnight streams. And we were here till 3:30 in the morning. How you doing, Ted? I hope you're good. You have a good night, Mark. Have a good day. And hope to see you tomorrow night. And if I don't see you tomorrow night, see you Friday with Gemma. Yeah, I know you have the Talisman Islands because of the flood. That's why I wouldn't. That's why I have a hard time fanning. People living in New York, downtown New York City. It's an island. These islands, man. It just, after you see that movie, was it 2012, where it just all? It's like pass. It's 4:40 a.m. here. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, dude, you're up kind of late or up early. However you want to look at it. No sleep, be at work in a few. Oh, yeah, I've done that too, dog man. Believe me, I've done that too. I've gone many nights no sleep and just gone from one job to another. Night, Mark. You have a good one. I hope to talk to you soon, sir. I'll see you in Facebook. Rawr. That's the worst word you're ever going to get out of me. That good luck getting some sleep at 4. What time do you be at work? At 6? It's like, screw it by now. That'd be me. Screw it. Just go ahead and make me a pot of coffee. I'm up and moving. Let's do this. Dad, Brian, what you up to? It's like 4:41 here. Are you across the pond too, Ted? Dog watch. So I take it you're across the pond too? I like seeing all the people across the pond. Um, apparently, I don't know if Gemma knows this, but she's got some viewers in the Philippines too. I like seeing that. It's pretty amazing to see. It always makes me smile when somebody comes in. I'm from Australia. I'm from New Guinea. It's like, holy crap. I am. That's what I thought. When you said the time, I figured you probably hear the same area as Dog Man. Across the pond. Oh yeah. I like I like getting these people from all over people. It just amazed me when I first got on. Oh, excuse me again. When I first started getting on the internet and talking to people, and I was like, "You're from where?" I'm from Argentina. Are you serious? I'm talking to somebody from Argentina. Holy crap! I talked to a guy, and Sean G's. There was a bunch of people in there from Alaska, all over Canada. I think he even had somebody from Spain, and he had a couple from, was it India? I think it was. They'd come and go in and out of there. Ted's good worldly tales. That the only one left now. So Annie, I like talking from people. I do too. I love it. Where are you, Ghost? I'm in my cave, deep under a basement, deep under a basement, somewhere in. Well, I have two places. I have a long tunnel that goes from one basement to another basement. My basement here in Columbus, Ohio, and then another one in Jersey. I like to squirtle between. Sometimes I get out and fly across. But I got to be careful because when I go to that basement in Jersey, she likes to put a chain on me and keep me close. I'm kidding, Gemma. I'm in my dragon cave. And it basically is. I just noticed my Superman picture in the corner up there is falling down. I got to fix that. Yeah, I don't have a man's cave. I have a dragon's cave. It's like a big comic book, a little bit of everything. I have a good variety of tastes. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm in UK, Lincolnshire, but I also have home in Scotland because I'm Scottish. Well, see, we've had people from Ireland, Scotland. Man, I've been amazed by some of the people I've talked to. Just but there was a chat. I used to talk to people in the dark web. Now it was nothing bad or anything. It was just a chat room. A lot of people we were talking about politics, and it's where we go and get swap information. Uh, I can't say too much, but some of the people I would talk to, like from the Philippines and the islands, the Virgin Islands, talked to a couple people all over this world, a couple in China. You get to talking to people in China, they love to talk because they're like, they're censored over there. So you get them where they can talk, they'll talk. So Ohio and Jersey, so American. So I knew about a cave. Yeah, I'm in Ohio. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. Good old. I'm actually, if you know Ohio State University, I'm only like 15 minutes away from it. But I'm still in the suburbs because Ohio's really Columbus is not really that big. We are literally a cow town. But right now, I'm not in Columbus, Ohio. I'm in Worthington, Ohio, which is a little suburb, literally just on the border of Columbus. Actually, we used to be the first capital of Ohio, was Worthington. I'm blaming my memory loss and the lack of oxygen. That's see now, and I'm going to give you a little secret because of what you've been through. You can do some things and say some things and get away with it now. So you're good there. Just so you know that, okay? Like flipping some little kid off out in the middle of the blue. There's oh, she's been through a lot of shows. Okay, she doesn't mean anything. Hey, not bad. Early to catch Doobie Server. I believe freedom of speech, and I say what I want without fear. Well, I believe in freedom of speech too. But when you're in being in somebody's channel, you got to be careful because you don't want to get that person in trouble. But I respect it, and I'm pretty blunt about my stuff too. So don't feel bad. I'm not saying not to speak freely. I'm just saying, just be respectful. And I know you are, dog man. I like you. You're a good man. Even if you remember my name, it's all good. No clue you're in Quebec. Quebec. I like Quebec. I have friends in there somewhere. It's true. I can't remember things these days because you will come back. And to be honest, do you really want to remember it? I'm being a smart butt now. Unleashed. There you go. You know, Dogman. I'm telling people who have channels support other tech. I'm telling you, if you got your own channel, it probably wouldn't hurt to mirror your stuff on Rumble. You're on Rumble, and I'm not telling you to go to Rumble because we want to keep YouTube live and healthy. But with the way things are, and you got the elections coming up, they're going to be censoring even the dumbest things now. So I want to get her over to Rumble so she can speak a little more freely about things. But I also want to keep her here. So I'm going to try to keep her rotating pretty good. But like I said, I think I'm going to post a couple of videos. I got 2 I'm working on now that I'm going to post there. They're not going to be nothing special. I'm just going to see what kind of hits I get. Now, hard work, YouTube can't keep up. Yeah. They're not going to be able to, but, a lot of people grew here, so I can understand their allegiance. But they're even now starting to realize that it probably wouldn't hurt to, have a channel on Rumble, a channel on BitChute, or Odyssey, or any of these other ones. Those are the ones I use. I use mostly YouTube, Rumble, and sometimes I go to Odyssey. BitChute, eh. Okay. Just feed the birds just gives you enough to will to live. I'm happy. YouTube, I share all my stuff, support others. There you go. I need to buy a gimbal for my phone so I can make longer videos from my channel. Vixen, I gotta. Did you start your channel? I thought I was subscribed to you. See, this is the thing. There's a bunch of people I subscribed to over the years, and I've been trying. I used to keep a list. Now I keep a list of the new people I follow. Like I don't follow them, but I stumble on them, and I'm like, oh, this is like their second or third video. I write their name down. Every go back and check them every so often. That's actually how I stumbled on the Gemma. I'm going to have to go back and make sure I have you in. Let me make sure. It should say. Well, how was it? Oh, you got your 2 video. Okay. Well, I'm now subscribed to your Vixen Doe. Yeah, people, and don't be afraid to put your channels up here. If you have a channel, please feel free to post it. Rumble is not a dating site. There's Rumble and Rumble. Rumble is spelled with the Rumble. Hold on. Yeah, because there's been some confusion about that. Hold on one sec. Oops. Hold on. I'm going to do something here. Let's see if it'll let me. Poop. Present. Yeah, there we go. This is what Rumble should look like when you. 1 second. See if it shows up here. Is it sharing? Come on, share. There we go. This is Rumble. This is what it should look like. I have it on dark mode, but this is Rumble. This is my channel. This is my Rumble here. As you can see, I'm not really. These are just regulars. I've only subscribed to a few people right now, so I'm still getting used to it. But this is what your Rumble. If you go try to log into Rumble, if you want to go sign up for Rumble, this is kind of what it should look like right there. And that's Rumble. And it's got a little bit of everything. They're growing now. It's everybody. Oh, it's just conservative. No, it's got everybody. Everybody's coming, and it's looking good. It's growing. They're fighting the courts now about free speech. So yeah, this should be good. It'll be good. Plus, on Rumble, you get to keep most of your money you make too. They don't take half of it. I think you actually get to keep all your tips, which is nice when you stream. Because here, the only people that are making money on YouTube right now are people who've literally been with YouTube for more than I'd say 7, 8 years, or here from since the beginning. I've been with YouTube since the beginning. Then I got married. Well, I started having kids. It wasn't I was married. I started having kids, and it just got harder, like harder, and it took me a while. And then once the marriage was over and I had more time, and doctors wouldn't let me do much, I kind of rediscovered YouTube. But I've been around for a while. You can't share links unless you are a mod. Oh yeah. Um. Oh, I can't make people mod, but the regulars are in here. If you know who their channels are, you can post some mods if you have access to their channels. I get to pushing buttons here. Usually, when you see me messing around over here, I'm just trying to make sure we're staying on and I'm flowing good, and certain things are not getting in the way. Um, but yeah, and then regulars are mods in here now. If you have access to their channels, please post them for them. And then I'll keep a list of idea of people who's coming in. And next time I'm with Gemma, I'll make sure she gives those people wrenches. Oh, I could have done Vixen right here. Duh. Here, let me do Vixen. I'll do Vixen. I know Vixen. Ah, poopy poop. Let me do this over again. I'm such a goof. Oh, no, I'm not. What did I it's so funny. I'm screwing up. I must be getting tired. Now, I'm not tired as much as I am. My body's just driving me nuts. Hold on. There we go. And here is Vixen's channel. If I did that right, there you go. Yay, I did it right. Black Dragon, where are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Where are you hiding at, Black Dragon? It's bloody cold here. It's cold here too. Now we're supposed to warm up to a whole 55 tomorrow, but it's last 3 days we've been in the low 30s. We got up to 41 today, but it didn't feel like it. That wind made it chilly. Yes, I subbed to. I swear I thought I was subbed to you, Vixen. I really did. And I guess I wasn't. You're in the 30s. We've dropped down. I think we're 32 right now. No. I know last night we got cold. We were 18 last night because when I couldn't sleep too great last night, and when I -5 there, oh geez, but see, I'm okay with the cold. It just my body doesn't like the cold anymore. Cindy Lee, there she is. How's that baby doing? And don't worry, Cindy Lou, I will make sure that Gemma sees your picture you did for us. All of them. I love them. I love when you send me that stuff or post that stuff in my comments. I just told everybody that I was going to go get the paper. I printed some of them off and I used regular paper with picture ink and it didn't look so good. Then I realized I also had the wrong ink. So I'm going to go get new ink and the right kind of paper so I could print some stuff off so I can send a couple to Gemma. And I'm going to frame a couple. Dad's got frames downstairs. So I'm going to frame a couple for myself and hang them up. I'll make sure when I hang them up, I'll have to move some of my walls. My bedroom's not very big, but my walls are full. But that baby doing good, little lady. You were so worried. I know you were. I take it everything's okay. The baby's okay. That picture was just adorable. I'm freezing my memes off. I hate winter. I love winter. It just doesn't like my body. My body just doesn't like it anymore. I have to work in the cold. I used to love working in the snow. There's Simplified Dragon. There's Black Dragon. But yeah, I would suggest when you go outside. I bought a pair of these like a couple years ago. They're jeans, but they're like this thick, and man, they're heavy. But they're warm. My body hates winter. That's why I hate winter. Hey man, I still go sled. I've got sled waxing ready to go for this year. It's ready to rock. My Red Rudder slide is ready to kick it this year. It's a grandson, right? Baby doing good. Grandson has to have his gallbladder already. Baby doing good. Son, oh, the son has to have the gall. Yeah, my mom had her taken out. He'll be fine. Well, any surgery, scary surgery, but he'll be fine. I'm glad everybody's okay though, and you now know what's going on with everybody. You have a good night, Dragon. Don't work too hard, okay? I mean, Dragon, Dog Man. Take care, Dog Man. Have a good day at work, okay? Make sure you drink plenty of coffee. Dragon, earlier my phone froze with two smoky images on each side of you. Yeah, I took a screenshot. Hey, my email's in my profile. Just email them to me. Here. Yep, I'm typing in the wrong spot. Die. There you go. Send them to me. It wouldn't surprise me. This is why I don't take selfies because I never know what they can't be bad because I don't feel anything bad around me right now, sir. In fact, I feel a lot of love. I'm in a great mood. You guys have really cheered me up. I was in a good mood anyways, but I'm in a really better mood now. I love hanging with you guys and ladies, people, folks. I like to call people folks. If you have, if you could tell. Yeah, I am too, Cindy. Get them all fixed up, get that baby home, get them all taken care of. Be a proud grandma again. Now you just have another mouth to feed at holidays. Now it's not 2 days of cooking. Now it's 3 days of cooking. And by the way, we'll all be over for the Christmas dinner, okay? If you're going to put out the spread you put out last time, we're all coming for Christmas. I'm very happy. I'm glad everything worked out for you, Cindy. I was hoping you'd show up, but I also knew that you're taking care of families, and I get that. Family comes first. Playing with the hearts. Hearts, 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 hearts. Grandchildren are the best. I don't know, mine are pretty rough, but I love them to death. I just don't get to see them like I used to. And some of it's my fault. A lot of them are going through some stuff, and it's hard. I got to go take care of some business with my ex has got three of them, and I need to go and talk to them, especially one particular. Try to make things right. But I love my grandkids. My oldest grandchild Ashley, no, Rebecca, Ashley's oldest daughter, Rebecca. I basically lived with her. Me and her were like best buddies for like 2 years. My son said that it was my blackberry dumplings that didn't agree with his gallbladder. Yeah, because he ate too many of them, right? Uh, I'm telling you, man, when you cook like that, you're gonna have people that gonna eat it all and suffer for it. Good luck, Gus. I'm sure you will do the best you can. Oh, I will. I always do. I don't know why. And if it's not good, I don't. I'm one of those people, and then that I'll do my best, and it'll still, in my eyes, will be not the best, but I'm always good with whatever comes out of me. So I never told him he had to eat them. Uh, yeah, that's all we can do, and that's all I ever do. And if I don't meet somebody's standards, hey, I'm sorry. I did the best I could. I'm happy. I don't know about you, but I'm happy. And then you'll hear me say, I did my best, but I know I could have done better. I've said that a few times. Well, actually, a lot of times. I could have done that better. I could have dealt with that better. But I still did the best I could at that time. Yeah, gallbladder. Watch my mom when she had her gallbladder attack. Man, I felt for it. It looked horrible. And yeah, it probably was like labor pain. It's in that same area, isn't it? Now, I thought they were going to have to take my appendix out one time. Now, that was horrible. Man, I was hurting. And I was like, oh, they're going to take my appendix out. But they said, after I cut about it a little bit, he was like, man, we should have took it, but it's good now. And he goes, well, it'll flare up again later on in life, if not sooner. It never has. And that was about 10 years ago. Better watch. And I cursed myself. Trying to keep my head up, Cindy. I'm impatient. Yeah, she is. She wants to get rocking already. But Edna, you just gotta pace yourself. I know it sucks. Believe me, I know it sucks. But you'll get better and it will get better. Let your body heal. Don't jump the gun. But like I said, don't baby yourself either. But know when to baby yourself, if that makes any sense at all. It does to me because I've been in that position and I've made a mistake the first time. I kind of babying myself and I said, I wasn't doing that anymore. Yeah, I bet you believe it now. What time is it? I'm sure we're over. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll tell you what, I'll smoke a cigarette with you guys, my bedtime cigarette, before I go get busy around the house. I got to go, still got a couple things I do to hopefully help me get to where I can get comfy in bed. Sorry, Ghost Dragon Lee. My son said that he didn't want his business on Facebook, so I couldn't post about how he was doing. That's fine. Hey, some people are like that. Some people are like that. And I respect that, Cindy. That's all right. Some people don't, and I get it. I'm a pretty private person, believe it or not, myself. I mean, you guys know a lot about everything. So I get it, and I respect that, Cindy. Don't ever worry about something like that. I'm sure you will let us know one way or another how everybody was doing. Just sent you an email, Dragon. Hope. Oh, let me check it out. Da, 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 da. Let me see what it is. Hmm. Man, it hasn't come through yet, Dragon. Did you get the right address? I did give it to you right? Yeah, that's right. Hasn't showed up yet. Give it a minute. Sometimes it's a little slow. Let me check to make sure it didn't go to spam. Nope, not there. That's good. Okay. Yeah, give it a bit and I'll check it in a little bit here. It hasn't popped up yet. It's taking its time. But I will keep an eye out for it. And then if I get it, because sometimes my mail's real slow. There's times I've sent Gemma stuff and it's taken a while. It's like I started to send an email to Edna, and I'm glad I didn't send because now I want to change what I was saying and stuff. That's twice now I've done that to you. Now I'm going to send you an email. Then forget to write it. Then forget that. Didn't hit click to send. And both times I'm kind of going, I'm glad I waited because she answered questions. And you may have and may not even known it, but you were awful close there, sweetie. So don't be upset that you didn't. Hey, just be glad you didn't. You were close enough. That counts. It's, and people, oh, I'm not an NDE, a near death experience. I'm telling you what. If you can't if you can avoid having one, avoid having it. But the people that have NDR near death experience, I think they were meant to have them. I think it's somebody trying to tell you something, one way or another. And sometimes even boo boos can be NDEs, but still, it was done for a reason. You were brought back for a reason. Yeah, I'll check and see. I don't. Oh, you sent me one too? Yeah, and I don't know why they're not showing up. Give me a check. Let me check again. Wait, let me do this real quick. Why have they not shown up? Everybody's sending me pictures, but I can't find them. Huh. Let me try to figure out what's going on here. Okay, my PlayStation Plus went through finally. That is so weird. Why are they not here? Hold on. My son. Okay. Yeah, it hasn't showed up yet. Why haven't I gotten him yet? Well, let me keep an eye out for him and we'll go from there. That's my that's what your sister said. Yeah, there's a reason for NDEs. People may not realize it, and they realize it much later in life. And do you think maybe you picked up an attachment while you at your daughter's? Now, see, that could be possible too. But no, I think what happened with her daughter, it was just pissed because, pardon my mouth, Edna went in there and cleaned house. And then her daughter turned out to be a lot stronger than it thought once she stood up to it. So it just kind of messed with it. Edna a little bit, a lot actually. That dream was pretty intense from what she said. So, hey, you won though. And you coming out of what you came out of is proof that You're stronger than you. You're a lot stronger than you realize. I got a message saying your address could not be found. Say what? Did you get the same one, Black Dragon? Let me repost this. It's SZW gmail.com. That's my email right there. You should have been able to find it. It should have came to me. And usually I have stuff tabbed so certain things go straight to spam. So I'll check spam, but I check spam and it's not in there. You and Black Dragon should have showed right up. They don't take. Sometimes it's slow, so just give it a little bit. I'll check again in here a little bit. Feed up time. That's right. That's me. Feed up time. It's SL Dragon. SL Dragon. ZW at gmail.com. So, yes, it's an L, not an I. Here's your eyes getting as bad as mine. Well, I wear glasses, but I stopped wearing them because they just started hurting my head really bad. And I haven't been to the eye doctor yet, and my doctor's killing me. But I see pretty good. I mean, since I've stopped wearing them, I've actually seen better. I do have problems with a little bit of certain writing, but I've done real good without them. But I still need to go have my eyes checked. Every doctor that sees me says it's a miracle. Yeah, and it is a miracle. But you didn't have an NDR, so that shows you your body was a lot stronger than you thought too, hon. That it didn't give out on you. It was still trucking hard. That's why it's going to take you a while to recover, because your body put up a big fight for you. And you did too. Your soul did. There was a lot involved in that. And it is a miracle. But it was also meant to be. Hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you, hon. That I'm not knocking the miracle, because it is a miracle. Every time I go and come back, it's a miracle. Now, why somebody keeps wasting miracles, I mean, I don't know, but I figure there's a reason. You keep defeating. Yeah, you're a strong woman. You all you in here right now are strong people. Even the people that are watching are not talking. I don't think they realize how strong they are. And folks, could you give me some of those likes? I like to see my thumbs up go up a little higher. Then again, I haven't refreshed for a while, so let's see what happens when I refresh. I really use that thumbs up. It helps that owl. Oh, 15. Oh, heck, I'll shut my mouth now. I'll shut my mouth now. Considering that I've only got 7 people in here right now, I'll just shut my mouth. Thank you, folks. Thank you for the thumbs ups. My doctor appointment went pretty good. They got me an antibiotic because I came home sick like with everybody else, like poor Gemma and everybody else, and brought it to my dad. But I have it real bad, not real bad now, but it was settling in the left side of my head and my chest. But I'm on antibiotics. As for everything else, I'm good. They're shocked every time because my doctor's telling me I wouldn't live past 50, and they're like, dude. And I'm going, like, how many times did I walk through a door? I always bring that up, and they always laugh because they go, well, somebody wants you around. Try it again. Let me check, because I still haven't gotten Black Dragons either. Hold on 1 second. course I'm muted. I'm always muted. Sorry about that. Black Dragon, I think that's my hands, to be honest with you. But I'll look better at it and let you know. And let me look at Vixens. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure those are my hands. Oh, there's the ring. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I do like that. That's nice. Gemma would like that. Goofy. I'm always on mute. She gets the biggest kick out of me when I put myself on mute. And I get to talking. It's pathetic. But Black Dragon, I'm pretty sure that's my hands. But I will look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's my hands. They can get to going sometimes. I'm going to have words with Nicole Prawn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Nicole. You guys are great. But I'm about ready to call it an evening. I hate to do it. Oh, Cindy Lee, your question. Did I see the Black Eyed Kid? No, but I looked. My appointment went really good. So I wasn't there really. I was there long enough because I still have to run the treadmill, and then the neurologist comes in and pokes at me and everybody. And actually, I got lucky because my family physician was the first one, and he comes to the office there at the hospital where I go. He makes a trip there. Usually, he's the last one I see, and he made himself the first one. He's the one. He said he had a feeling he needed to be there first. So, anyways, no, I did look, and that was what I was going to say. You missed when I said I've been out a couple days, and it's been pretty quiet. And I was shocked with even at the hospital. I think I saw maybe 2 things following people, but I didn't see the Black Eyed Kid. I didn't feel weird. It was kind of nice. The last couple days that I have gone out, like I said, it's been like almost normal. But I can't say that because I really haven't started getting back out since I've been home. But no, I did look, and I had my phone ready just like last time. Better take the waggy tail out. But no, I go every time I go, Cindy Lee. I always look, I always watch, keep my eyes peeled. And it was pretty rare because I expected to see something. And even what I saw wasn't like more like things comforting people. In the beginning, there was the word. Yeah, I do like that's pretty. I like that. Gemma would love that. Okay, where we going? Get to my room. Good night, Ted, Benson, Shasha, too. Good night. Yes, please. Give me the look. Yes, I know that dog look. Let me out. Let me out. Was she talking to Nicole? I'm being mean. You didn't see anything? I think things have kind of chilled for the moment. I think everybody's going through so much right now in their personal lives that they're just being ignored. That's kind of what I felt like when I went out after Stream Tuesday yesterday. I went out and did some running, and it was like, I think I saw one thing, and once again, it wasn't that bad. But it was like I came home last night and sat down in this room, and I kind of was like, I've been out the last few days, and it hasn't been that bad. Maybe I can start being me again. Because there for about 4 or 5 months, man, it was rough to go outside. And I still have my moments. And my lips. And I can't wait to get done with these antibiotics. It's bad enough I have because of the Tourette's, and that's just a hassle. I don't even want to talk about it. Be strong, Anna. You know what you need to do. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. They're picking on each other. Okay. I think I am going to get ready to call it a night because I need to do a few things before I go try to settle into bed because I've actually been trying to get to bed at a decent time. Now, if I stay there is one thing, but at least I try. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging with us. Hanging with me. Lonely old me, little old me. Can roll her eyes already. Oh. Kids, I love kids. Babies are the best because it's just amazing some of the faces they make. But I love you folks. Please have a wonderful day today. I hope to see you all for Miss Pixie tonight. I believe she is streaming. I'm surprised she didn't pop in, but this is kind of late for her sometimes, unless there's somebody else streaming, which I understand. I always understand when there's other people streaming because they have content, good content. Not saying my content's not good. It's just I'm here for you folks. We're here just to shoot the crap and enjoy the night. Folks who have been watching on the sidelines and hanging out in the background, I appreciate you hanging out and listening to us ramble or listening to me ramble and reading chat. I do appreciate you folks for hanging. I appreciate you, even if you just got me on your browser while you're doing other things. I appreciate that, folks. And the folks here with me right now talking, love you guys. I love you all. And I appreciate you all. Please have a wonderful night. Please have a good day. Hopefully I'll see you with Miss Pixie tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Miss Gemma at 7:15 with little old me hanging around in the background, trying not to drive her nuts at 7:15 for Oracle. And then I'll be here Saturday night at midnight for Gemma's replay. And then we'll go from there. You guys have a wonderful night. Please, please do have a wonderful day. This was a good night. I enjoyed it. I'm in a great mood. I was in a good mood before, but I'm in a better mood now. And I hope you guys all leave in a better mood too. Please, please have a wonderful night, wonderful day. And I'm going to say that 1,000 times, just like I say when you guys come in. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all good. Please take care. And I shall see you guys on the flip side of 8 o'clock tomorrow. Well, you won't see me. I'll be in the background, but I'll be in chat. Take care, folks. Have a good one. Folks, you guys are great. I love you all.